My name is Nitin Verma, and I am an AWS Support Specialist Solutions Architect. Today, customers can get access to AWS Rapid Incident Management Service for their business critical alarms with as low as 5 minutes response. This rapid incident management service aims to provide 24 by 7 proactive incident management to quickly act on the alarms or incidents which can potentially lead to a business downtime. So in this video, you will learn how a critical application alarm logged in as an incident into your ServiceNow portal can be automatically converted into a high severity outbound AWS support case for rapid incident management. So let's get started. Before I get into the ServiceNow demo, I would like to highlight that to facilitate quick and easy integration between AWS services and your ITSM tools such as ServiceNow or Atlassian Jira, AWS provides an application called AWS Service Management Connector, short for SMC. As you can see, we have detailed documentation on how to set up a AWS SMC for ServiceNow and Atlassian Jira. Today, we will focus on the connectivity between AWS Support and ServiceNow using this service management connector. So let's get started. I have a test instance of ServiceNow portal where I have already installed AWS SMC app from the ServiceNow App Store. Once you install this app, you will see that AWS SMC connector now appearing in your drop-down menu. And I have already bookmarked some of these favorites. One of the first thing that comes with the AWS SMC app is the guided setup. So if you click on this first time, the guided setup will be started, and it provides a step-by-step guidance on how to connect the AWS account and services. So for this demo, I've already connected to one AWS account, and I've configured the AWS support integration feature because this is the only thing we need within this app to sync cases between ServiceNow incident and AWS support cases. Once configured, if you go to its incident view, you will see that all the AWS incidents and their corresponding support cases where these incidents were created, whether these incidents were created from AWS support portal or within the ServiceNow, they'll appear in this view. As you can see, this incident was created as a result of AWS service auto notification in the AWS support portal. However, it is now appearing automatically in this view. So let's create a quick test or an incident. So in this demo, I'm going to manually create an incident. Ideally, you would have a workflow or an automation which will automatically create this incident. So I'm going to just say, hey, this is my critical application. ABC is down. For demo, please ignore. I'm going to select the AWS account, which I have configured in this SMC app, which is the support demo account. Then select the AWS service. In this case, I have used incident detection and response service. The category is active incident. I'm also going to copy my on-call MIM or operations team alias. The caller ID in this case could be myself, but for you, it could be an automation end user or an actual operations engineer. Now, in terms of severity, ideally, you would like to raise it as a high impact, high urgency, and that will automatically translate it to a critical incident. Now, the moment you submit this case, it will create a highest severity incident in the AWS support portal, and the AWS incident manager will be engaged within 5 minutes. As you know, this is a special service called Incident Detection and Response Service, which comes with a very stringent 5 minutes response time, where we look into your critical instance, not only provide the response, but also start following a predefined runbook that was associated with this critical alarm. Now, as part of defining and onboarding your critical alarms, a unique identifier is set up in your alarms, such as the subject here. To automatically identify and associate a unique incident management runbook. Now, I don't want to submit this and disturb our on-call production team because they are helping other customers. So just to show for this demo purposes, I'll probably change the category to show you how the incident syncing works with the AWS support. So I've selected the AMS operations report incident. Category is availability issues. And I'm going to lower down this impact and the urgency to reduce the severity of this case. Now, once I submit this case, within incident, within few seconds, you will see that a case is created in the AWS support portal. And if I refresh this page, the case ID should appear here. There you go. Now, let's go to the AWS support portal. In the support portal, if I click on the support cases, as you can see, ending with 263, let's see the appropriate category was selected. Now, just to show you the two-way sync here, ideally you will get an acknowledgement from our side saying, hey, acknowledged. Um, this is on-call IEM engineer. I will start looking into your case and follow the run book. So the idea is that they have identified the run book and they will start following it proactively. Once I add this node there and I go back to the incident in the ServiceNow portal, these changes should be reflected soon. Now, depending upon your refresh interval, or there is a button on the top, sync from AWS, so you can click that to immediately sync. As you can see, somebody has acknowledged the latest node on-call IAM has started following the incident runbook. Now, this was just a demo to show you two-way sync, but let me go to an actual incident which I had created earlier in the main incident detection and response queue, and where I had disturbed our on-call team. I wanted to show you the timeline. So this was case ending with 693. If I go back to the support cases, 693. Note I had created this incident in the incident detection and response queue. Just wanted to bring your attention to the timeline here. So the case was automatically created at 11:51, and at 11:53, 20 seconds, somebody from IM team had responded and said, hey, we are looking into this issue. Ideally, they would have identified the runbook and they would have started following the runbook. Since this was a test incident, they realized this and they added a generic message. As you can see, within 1 minute, 30 seconds, they were able to acknowledge and get onto your case. So this is the whole value add of this AWS Rapid Incident Management System. As you have seen, the moment you create an incident in ServiceNow, it automatically turns into a high severity AWS support case engaging our incident team. The unique runbook associated with your alarm is automatically identified and followed for rapid resolution, and all of this within 5 minutes response time. The aim is to drastically improve the mean time to response and resolution of your business critical alarms, promoting high availability. Hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching. Go build.